Hello and welcome to the broadcast. This is DJ, founder of Duransburg International, Seven Spheres of Money. Today is Black Friday and we are about to give you an awesome Black Friday special. Today's broadcast is titled The Three Cardinal Rules. The Three Cardinal Rules. How you doing today, Glenn? Welcome to the broadcast. How you guys doing? All right. Happy Friday. Hey guys, hopefully you're having a great Friday, a great Thanksgiving, and welcome to the replay. Again, my name is DJ. I am the founder of Duransburg International, Seven Spheres of Money, and I am a chartered senior financial planner, have been a business owner for the past 20 years, and have helped over 1,000 people become financially consumer debt free, and have helped over 100 entrepreneurs become financially independent in the past 20 years. That's our claim to fame, and we can help you do the same thing too. So if this is your first time on the broadcast, hit a 1 on the screen, let me know. And also, if this is your first time on the broadcast, if you're on the Android, swipe up, make sure you follow me, and also make sure you share this with your followers, okay? So today I want to share with you another psychological aspect of business, which is very, very important. And this is what I want to do in order to give back to you guys and what I'm grateful and I'm thankful for. So we're going to talk about, is that light in your way? We're going to talk about our Black Friday special. We're going to talk about the 3 cardinal rules that you should never violate. That's ego, spouse, and money. That's ego, spouse, and money. These are very, very important cardinal rules that you should never violate if you want to have and sustain a very successful business. And this explicitly pertains to when you're dealing with people that are in your organization, when you're dealing with people that you're making huge business deals with, and when you're dealing with people on the peripheral. Okay? So these are very important. Number 1, ego. Here's what I mean by don't mess with anyone's ego. Okay? When it comes to making critical determinations about someone's ego, their self-esteem, if you have to criticize them, which you should never do in public, the best thing to do is actually pull that person aside one-on-one. Let that person know that their performance is not what you expected and is not up to par. So you're not attacking the person's ego, or you're not belittling the person's self-esteem. Is actually you telling them about the actual challenge. So don't criticize the person, but criticize the actual performance. And you do that on a one-on-one basis. That's basically leadership one-on-one. Now, conversely, what you also should do when that person has performed exceedingly well, above your expectations, hit things out of the park, you should give them all the praise in front of everybody. Again, I'm going to say that. You should give them all the praise in front of everyone, because this will impact them tremendously. It will make them trust you more. It will give them more confidence, and it will make them people run through walls for you. Okay? So number 1, the 3 cardinal rules. The first one is never smash or belittle a person's ego. If you have something wrong with them, bring them aside one-on-one. Talk to them in private, but in public, when they have done what you wanted them to do, hit things out of the park, exceeded beyond your expectations, praise them publicly and always give them credit. Okay? That's the first rule. Number 2, the second rule is probably a lot of people are going to overlook. Never mess with anyone's spouse, significant other, boyfriend, girlfriend. Never even kid or joke with them in any type of affectionate capacity. Never ride in a vehicle with them by yourself. Always ride in a vehicle with them with someone else, preferably someone of the same sex. Because any type of innuendo, potential challenges that can arise, you can actually eliminate those immediately by never putting yourself in a situation to fail. Never put yourself in a situation, especially in the social media world, where it can be perceived that you are messing with someone's spouse or even talking negatively about anyone's spouse, anyone's partner, anyone's boyfriend, anyone's girlfriend. These are very important things. These are cardinal rules you should never violate and never put yourself in position of. So number 2 is never mess with anyone's spouse, boyfriend, significant other, girlfriend, or boyfriend, because this will immediately damage your relationships. It will damage your business, and it will actually ruin your reputation, and it will basically be a quick way to burn up everything that you worked hard for in 30 seconds or less. Okay? So never mess with anyone's spouse. The third one is really important in business. Never mess with anyone's money. Never mess with anyone's money. What do I mean by that? Well, if you have a contract and you owe X amount of dollars on the contract, it's due on a certain date. You know what you do? You pay that contract with punctuality. Pay that contract with punctuality. If there's ever a discrepancy about money and the difference of what someone owes you or what you owe somebody, take the high road. Pay them the money and be on with your business. Or again, bring them aside one-on-one and work things out to give clarity of why they owe you money or why you owe them money or why you didn't pay the money on time or why they didn't pay the money on time. This is the quickest way to damage immediately new relationships, because most of us on these platforms are doing these platforms especially only for money. So the quickest way to gain trust from someone is to pay your bills on time, pay them early, pay them exactly what the person told you the price was for the product or the service, and make sure that you are clear that you are not trying to hold back on their money, because this is what will get people very upset with you. Conversely, if somebody's not paying you on time, if someone's not paying you what you agreed to have paid to you, it will get you upset, and that will sever a relationship quickly. So these 3 cardinal rules are imperative for relationship building. They're imperative for a successful business building, and they're just imperative for you being a person of high ethics, high integrity, and high values. Okay? So again, these 3 cardinal rules are, I'm going to show this again. Three cardinal rules are: never mess with someone's ego, never mess with someone's spouse, never mess with someone's money. Excuse me. And again, if you have to criticize, complain, or condemn somebody for their actions, not their personality, the best thing to do is to actually pull them aside privately and explain to them about what you didn't like about the action, not their personality, but the action. Now, if their personality is actually becoming an annoyance, a hindrance to your business relationship, then you have to politely point out some of the characters that their character activity, the principles of their personality. So again, you're not prosecuting that person's ego. And again, another thing that you want to do is when they are exceedingly performing on a day in, day out basis, you want to applaud that person in public. You want to praise that person in public. You want to give that person actual, credit for the work. Don't credit yourself. Credit your team. Credit the individuals to help bring that success to you. Credit them publicly, and this person will run through walls for you, because everybody wants their ego pumped. They want to get credit for their performance, and they want to be appreciated. Again, they want credit for their performance. They want to be appreciated, and they want to know that they're adding value to your company, adding value to your organization, adding value to your team. But conversely, they do not want to be criticized in public. They don't want to be belittled. They don't want to have a backhand compliment. And people may not say anything about it, but guess what? They will eventually leave you. So never mess with anyone's ego. I know we're not perfect. I know sometimes our emotions get the best of us. But if you start practicing this concept of, how would I like to be treated by a person when I drop the ball? Would I want them to, scurry me in front of the public? Or would I want them to pull me aside and explain to me what I did wrong in my actions, not my personality, that prevented us from having success? And from that standpoint, you would automatically do what's right in the right time. The second thing, do not mess with anyone's spouse. Do not mess with anyone's significant other. Do not mess with anyone's girlfriend, boyfriend. If you start finding that this person is having an attraction to you, you're having an attraction to them, then you know what? You need to figure out a way to not be around that person in private so that you would never put yourself in a situation where it would even be perceived that you have an interest in them. Or no, you would not even send signals that you are interested in reciprocating their feelings for you. This is a danger to business. This is a danger to relationships. And a lot of people, mess around with this on the periphery, and they think it's cute to flirt and to, give, little taps of affection and things like that. You know what? That's not cool. Eventually, that's going to bite you in the butt. And if you're building your business based on that, by the allure of the attractiveness and the person wanting to be around you, the power of your words and things like that, eventually you're going to have a problem to deal with. That is what gets a lot of people in trouble. So secondly, don't mess with anyone's spouse, significant other, boyfriend, or girlfriend. Keep yourself in public with other people when you're dealing with somebody. And if you can discern that you have feelings or attractiveness to this person, or that person has feelings or attractiveness to you, you need to nip it into the bud quickly. Let them know, you know what? This is nothing but business, and only talk about business. Don't talk about personal things. Don't talk about anything that goes off track with business. And eventually, if that person is a high quality person with high morals and high value, they will stick to the business. And if it gets to the point where you guys can't avoid that, then you know what you need to do? You need to separate the business relationship altogether. It's not worth the trouble. The third one is, do not mess with anybody's money. If you agreed to a price and you are clear on what the product and the service is and when it's supposed to be delivered, pay that person on the time frame that they ask you to pay them. Conversely, if that person agreed to a price to pay you and they're clear about what the product or the service is they're supposed to receive from you, make sure you let them know. This is when I expect to receive my money for my business services, for me solving a problem and providing a solution for you. If they don't pay you on time, make sure you address it immediately. Address it immediately and explain to them the value of not having to worry about their money. Explain to them the value about you paying on time, paying early. This will build instant trust with your business relationships, your partners, your associates, your team members. If they're counting on their money to be in their bank at a certain time and they rendered a service to you, pay them. And if there's a discrepancy, which happens in business, we're not perfect, then address the discrepancy. And you know what? Take the higher road, pay them, and then come back and say, hey, did we go over A, B, C, and D? Are we clear about that? And let them look at the situation and let their nobility shine. And guess what? If they are not noble and they're not honorable, then don't do business with them again. Okay? So make sure that's important to you, because these are some of the rules that people violate on a day in and day out basis, and it affects their business. It affects their personal relationships. It affects their associations. It affects their integrity, and it affects their value and perception in the marketplace. And Periscope is a very vulnerable vehicle when it comes to earning people's trust. Everybody's out on Periscope selling a lot of products, a lot of services, claiming to be this, claiming to be that. Expert this, expert that. But how do we know? You don't know until you engage in business with them. And the first time you make a commitment to them is generally with your money. So when they pay you, when you pay them money and they don't render the service that they promised to you, guess what? That immediately gives you a bad taste, and immediately you're going to try to figure out a way to make sure it doesn't happen to someone else. All of this can be avoided if you practice the 3 cardinal rules that you should never do day in and day out. So again, those 3 cardinal rules are: don't mess with someone's ego, never put anybody down in public. If you have a problem with them, pull them aside, talk to them one-on-one. If they are doing extraordinarily well, performing for you, praise them in public. Give them the credit. Number 2, Never mess with anyone's spouse, significant other, girlfriend or boyfriend. If you find that they're starting to have feelings for you in any capacity, nip it in the bud. Never be alone with them in public. Never ride in a car with them by yourself. Avoid these at all costs. Number 3, never mess with anyone's money. Pay them what you agreed to pay them. Make sure they pay you what they agreed to pay you, and pay it on time. Don't pay it 15 minutes late. Don't pay it 30 days late. Pay it on time. And if you can't pay it on time, pick up the phone and explain to them what your situation is, so that, again, they know that you're not trying to avoid them, because this can damage a relationship immediately. It can damage a relationship immediately. So with that said, we appreciate you guys coming out. Hopefully you have a great Black Friday. You had an awesome Thanksgiving. And we want to share with you our give back today, a Black Friday special. If you go to and send us an email, we'll give you a Black Friday special. We'll give you a free video explaining to you everything about insurance, all different types of insurance. And we'll also give you a PDF that actually explains that, from top to bottom, how to get insurance, how to buy insurance, and it'll be absolutely free. This is a $199 value. All you have to do is send us an email at info@duransburg.com. And we're also going to open up our brand new website, the7spheresofmoney.com, on Monday. So we're excited about sharing these rules with you, the 3 cardinal rules that you should never violate. Ego, never mess with anybody's ego. Number 2, never mess with anybody's spouse. Number 3, never mess with anybody's money by not paying them what you owe them, not paying on time. And conversely, the same thing. Make sure that people pay you on time. Make sure people do not pay you late. How you doing, Willie DJ Show? Welcome to the broadcast. Share this with people. Actually, we're about to wrap up. But we had a great time and a great day. I really enjoyed speaking with you guys. I hope you have a wonderful weekend. And remember, if there's anything that we can be of a value and assist you, hey, don't hesitate to reach out to us, because we're here and we've got 20 years of helping people become successful. Okay? So we really appreciate you. We really enjoyed speaking with you. And we're going to be here every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, 3:30 to 4 p.m. talking about 7 spheres of money. So live a pom-pom lifestyle and join us on the Beaches of the World Club. God bless.